Hi.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Okay, now I got to turn the fucking camera off. Get over here. All right. So, other than submarines, what's going on in the world?
Other than submarines, absolutely nothing.
This is the most pressing thing. So I heard or read, I guess, I didn't hear shit. I read that there was like a Hunter Biden news thing that happened at the same time as the submarine.
Right. So I think they like indicted Hunter Biden. Is that, or maybe that's the wrong word. Maybe they like executed him. I'm not, I don't fucking know. I really don't know. But some kind of fraud charges, right? So all I heard was he was sitting with his dad texting some Chinaman.
Yeah, no, I seen that, but did that happen at the same time with the submarine thing?
I think so. And didn't Trump get indicted too?
I don't.
Or
know.
does that not matter? I don't. The timeline is so messy.
But what I'm wondering is, okay, so let's say that you're the shadow government,
Yeah.
and your golden boy, Trump Jr. Biden Jr.
No, it's Trump Jr.
is getting ready to be indicted or whatever, and you think, fuck, I've got to have something else come out in the news cycle.
Yeah.
You really think that it would be the submarine thing? Like, I mean, I understand it has captivated the world for some fucking reason.
But if you were the shadow government, how would you know that? How would you know?
That's what I mean. So I'm from my reliable sources, I'm hearing that there is speculation that the whole thing is bullshit to try to cover up the Biden thing. But if you're in that smoke-filled room trying to come up with whatever it is that's going to take up all the news, you wouldn't come up with a homemade submarine and 5 billionaires or 4 billionaires and a stupid teenager.
So before I knew anything about this, man, I still don't know anything about this. Somebody
Hold on. I want to break down what you just said.
Yeah.
Before I knew anything about this, and I still don't know anything about this.
Right. I know. Okay. I think I might even know less now. So somebody at work we were talking about it, and he's like, yeah, they're trying to find this thing and whatever, and it's been missing and they don't know. He was trying to explain it to me. And then he came in and he's like, oh, they found some debris. So I'm like, oh, so the whole thing was fake. That was immediately my first thought was they found some debris. Oh, yeah, it's fake. Like if they're just saying, well, the Coast Guard found some debris of this submarine.
Well, no, I mean, they showed pictures of it. They showed pictures of the controller on the ocean floor.
Oh, so it's not fake because they showed pictures. Right.
Yeah, because they found the controller.
Right. On the ocean floor.
So I don't think it was fake, and I don't think it was I don't think it was the next 9/11. Like, you know, if you're going to have a sequel, it's got to be a much bigger than 5 people.
Right. So there was 3,000 people on this submarine. So did anybody compare it to 9/11?
I just did.
Oh, well, but you compared it the wrong way. What I think it is kind of like 9/11. What if it was the Muslims? Did anybody check what they're doing? Maybe they had something to do with it.
I don't want to use any names, but our Egyptian friend has been sending me videos of, I don't know what's going on with all these Muslims congregating everywhere. Have you seen them?
No. Oh, you mean, are you talking here or in like Muslim land?
Here.
So they're like going to the school board meetings and beating people up?
No, I'm talking like tens of thousands of them.
Oh, no, I don't know nothing about that. Is it like the return of Allah or something? I mean, I really don't know what's going on.
That's what I know. He sent me videos of all I know is I see a bunch of people that I know, I would at least suspect that one of them is wearing a suicide vest.
And there's lots of them. That's going to be one big bomb.
And I'm also, you know, my Twitter feed used to be just of black people fighting or black people beating up white people.
Yeah.
But I don't know what I clicked, liked, or subscribed to, but now I'm seeing a lot of Muslims raping people.
Really? They allow that on Twitter? Huh.
They say that Muslims, you're not supposed to hate the whole race because of the religion or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But fuck them. Like, they're dirty motherfuckers, man. Like, all they do is blow up buildings and rape women.
That's literally all they do.
Like one of the videos I seen. Okay, so he grabbed the woman by the hair. And then did like a Ted DiBiase hip swoosh and got her to the ground, punched her 5 or 6 times, and then put down his blanket and bowed 15 times to the north or whatever they do, and then went right back to pummeling her.
Bowed 15 times to the north. That's awesome. So what I got from what you just said was that you are an extremely simple person. Because like 2 weeks ago, you're like, all black people do is fight each other and beat up white people. And now you're saying all Muslims do is rape women and blow up buildings.
So how I don't believe for a second that even if the Chinese get a hold of all my data and
as if they don't already have it,
they do targeted ads. And I don't think I'm affected by any of that. I make up my own mind.
Right? You don't fall for the propaganda.
Not at all.
Oh shit, I love it. The only other news that I even know about or whatever is that the Kennedy that didn't get shot, he's talking about vaccines or something. That's all I really know. Do you even know what I'm talking about?
I mean, I know there's another Kennedy, and I know he's got videos of him doing push-ups, but I have no idea what you. What about vaccines?
He's says that vaccines cause autism. He's still saying that. He was on Joe Rogan and he was talking about fucking vaccines and how he's going to get assassinated by the CIA and the Wi-Fi causes cancer, I think is what he said, or some Wi-Fi causes something. I don't know. Brain cancer or something. I didn't listen to it, so I don't really know. But I know everybody's mad. Everybody's really, really mad. So
okay, so you started off by saying you wanted to talk about something topical so we could give a shitty take.
Yeah, that was a joke. I don't give a fuck.
No, I'm good with that line of thinking.
All right, cool.
But I would suggest that at least we have at least one, like at least we knew the submarine sunk.
I don't even know the Kennedy's name. I just know that I know he's a Kennedy, and I know he didn't get shot in the head yet. That's how topical I'm right on top of it, man.
Right.
So stupid.
So let's just do this.
Okay.
Fuck it.
All right.
I'm going to go to Google News.
Okay.
I search tragedy, and we're going to see. We're not going to do submarines. That's okay.
Is there another one?
Let's listen to this.
Okay.
The first 3 articles. The first one is how to prevent another submersible tragedy like Ocean's Gate Titan. Okay, like I can solve this one without any.
This one's easy.
Okay. The next one, Titan submersible tragedy starts debate. Who should foot the bill for the rescue attempts? Again, I can solve that one, but I'm not going to right now. Third one, Logitech controller review goes viral after Titan sub tragedy.
Jesus Christ, man. This thing really has captivated the world.
Okay, so we're going to go with number 4.
Okay.
I haven't looked at this. It's just the first thing in the news cycle
related
that has tragedy that is non-submarine related.
All right.
Groom dies suddenly 1 hour after wedding ceremony, day of tragedy. No, that one's stupid.
Yeah, that's not going to get picked up. Nobody cares about that.
How about this one?
All right.
4 more people arrested in connection with smuggling tragedy that killed 53 in San Antonio.
What are they smuggling?
Mexicans.
Really?
I would assume so.
But, why would you assume that?
Because it's in San Antonio and that's filled with Mexicans.
And meth, I guess.
4 Mexican nationals have been arrested in connection with a human smuggling operation that killed 53 people 1 year ago in San Antonio.
Okay, can I ask you a stupid question?
Okay.
What's a Mexican national? What does that mean?
Well, it's going to take a little bit for me to put it into words because I've got to think of how to break it down to your level.
Right. Got it.
And I also recently learned that I can't talk and
And
I can't
type.
say one thing and type another.
Got it.
The Mexican Constitution states that Mexican nationals by birth are people born on Mexican territory, regardless of their parents' nationality. People born abroad to at least one parent who is a national of Mexico. People born on Mexican vessels or aircraft that are either for war or merchant. So a fucking citizen.
So a Mexican. They just call them Mexicans. I don't understand. So am I? Does that mean I'm an American national?
Well, it's going to take a little bit for me to explain this to you.
Okay. You're getting better.
Well, I'm not, because every time I talk, I stop typing. But I'll make an attempt.
All right.
So to put it, I guess, broad terms, holistically.
Okay.
I would say Section 101A 21 of the INA defines the term national as a person owing permanent allegiance to a state.
Huh.
How's it? Does that help?
Okay. Permanent allegiance. That's me.
Provides that the term national of the United States includes all U.S. citizens as well as persons who, though not citizens of the United States, owe permanent allegiance. I don't owe you shit. Okay, so
Owe me
we're American
permanent
nationals.
allegiance. Yep. I'm an American national. I like it.
It sounds like a shitty baseball team. I don't want to be a fucking national. I want to be
do.
a Raider.
Yeah, I want to be the American Nationals. What's the team that always gets beat by the fucking Harlem Globetrotters?
The Washington Generals.
Yes, that's the team I want to be. Oh shit.
Oh, well, hold on. We were talking about smuggling Mexicans.
Oh yeah. Is there any other tragedies in the news? Because that one sucks.
Not enough Mexicans?
I mean, yeah. How many regular people?
Jimmy Johnson. No, Netflix adds Titanic back to service amid Titan sub-tragedy backlash.
Oh, that's so nice of them. Oh, Netflix is awesome.
Tremendous tragedy. Firefighter killed in Leonardtown. Friend captures last moments with Miami boat crash victims before tragedy. That sounds funny.
How about Roseanne? You hear anything about Roseanne?
No, just she was in the news or something.
She said something about the Holocaust.
Go on.
That's all I know.
God damn it. Quit bringing shit up.
So she was making a joke or telling a story that was supposed to be funny or something, and they clipped it to where she says the Holocaust never happened, but it should now or something. But it was so obviously like not like she wasn't being serious, and that people are like, fuck, Roseanne's a Nazi. She wants
All
to, she's fucking Jewish, man.
It says Roseanne Barr recancels herself. Nobody died in the Holocaust.
Oh, shit.
On a recent episode of This Past Weekend with Theo Vaughn, the popular comedian sat down with fellow comic Roseanne Barr, whose comeback show was canceled in blah, blah, blah. Now, Barr has made another alarming comment telling him that nobody died in the Holocaust before adding, it should happen. 6 million Jews should die right now because they cause all the problems in the world.
Right.
How's that? You say it was obviously a joke.
Yeah.
How is that a joke?
Yeah. Out of context, I'm sure it's not a joke, but they were, it was a long conversation. She was like making a joke. I don't fucking know. I'm not Roseanne, and she's kind of crazy, so I don't know. Maybe she meant it. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I mean, whether or not she was joking is irrelevant, but I don't think she was joking.
Wait. Why, whether or not she was joking is irrelevant? Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because, okay, if I get on here and say the Holocaust didn't happen,
Yeah.
just kidding,
Uh-huh.
or I don't believe the Holocaust happened,
Uh-huh.
neither one of them should cause me to lose my job.
No. But they're different.
They're not different. One is my belief and one is an attempt at comedy. I added the ha 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 afterwards. That's how you know.
Okay. So what if I was telling you a story and I said, I was talking to this guy and he said the Holocaust never happened, but it should. And then somebody clipped it and they cut out the part where I was talking to somebody and speaking on their behalf.
Oh, I forgot about the it should part. Okay, so in your mind, if she says the Holocaust didn't happen, but it should because Jews caused all the problems, am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. So then you're like, free pass, attempt at comedy.
Nope. I'm
Oh,
like,
you're-
no. I don't even care about the attempt at comedy. Free pass. Say whatever the fuck you want. So why am I not allowed to say that? Why? Okay.
Hold
why-
on, you dickhead. That's what I said, and you told me that I was wrong.
You are. Did I misunderstand you then?
Apparently.
No, you said it was the same. It's not the same.
It should have the same outcome.
Oh, yeah. Okay, moving on.
Well, I didn't look at it like that.
I'm glad we could come to a resolution on that one.
And that's what I mean. That's that. When you and I were talking on the phone,
Yeah.
and you had asked me for some counseling or advice on how to be a better podcaster and co-host, one of the things that I said to you is that you've got to quit. Your immediate gut reaction is to just be combative instead of listening to what I say. And this is a perfect example.
No, it's not.
Oh. Okay. Well, what else is going on?
That's my default setting. All I have is combative. If I can't bring my true self to this podcast.
Okay, but I don't want your true self then.
Oh, all right then. I didn't realize that. Oh God, I tell you.
Yeah, see, what just happened is a perfect example of what happens all the time.
Okay.
Which is you single-handedly derail the entire show
Uh-huh.
because you're combative instead of just listen with your ears are for listening. That's why you have two of them, and your mouth is for talking, which is why you have one of them. And it takes less muscles to frown than it does to smile.
Oh, that's
why there's only
insightful.
one set of footprints.
That is so insightful.
That's a shirt. Bones, make that a shirt.
Oh shit. I don't know. Something else. Wasn't there something else? I thought there was more news. There's got to be more shit going on.
Dude.
that did what?
I'm being serious. Okay, time out.
Time
Pause.
out. Okay.
Everybody pause the episode. We're going to
All right,
have a behind the
stop
scenes
listening.
conversation.
All right. What do we got?
Okay. Don't do that. All
I
right,
know.
we're back.
What?
Don't no.
Time out again.
Okay.
Don't do what?
Don't say things like, "Well, there's got to be something we can talk about." We have a whole board full of shit. Like it does no good. I mean, I guess it did kind of do good. We talked about Roseanne, and we had. Okay, we're back.
Time out. Don't tell me what not to do. Okay, time back in.
No, time out. You can't. You can't time out and get the last fucking word and then time back in.
Okay, I'll give it to you. I don't have an argument. Yeah, I'll give it to you. You can have the last word.
So, is there anything else going on in the news, or what?
Time out. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that. Okay. Oh my God.
Can we do this one more time? Time out. All right, fuck it. I'm done. All right, then I guess we'll just go through the shit that we already got pulled. All right, this should spark a good conversation. This was something that excuse me.
Okay.
I don't like when people send me stuff that may have popular podcasts because I don't know if he wants this shit private or not, so I'm not going to say who sent it, but
Okay.
I'm going to play a video.
Okay.
And what it is a guy. Let's see.
Do I need to watch?
I'm just playing the sound. Hello?
Okay.
I'm just playing the sound.
I got you.
Hello?
Hello.
All right.
Assault and terroristic threats. Following his arrest, he was transported to the DeKalb County Jail.
Okay, so what this is a white man, a white woman
Okay.
were assaulted by a black man with a knife.
Okay.
And the conversation you're about to hear is the black man with a knife being arrested.
Okay.
Let's go to the squad car, please.
Why?
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Why is it happening? I'm being arrested?
Yes.
For what?
I'll be with you in just 1 second.
I just want to see this mom.
But still, I will need for you to fill out a statement for him.
I don't want him arrested. I just want him to leave us
I
alone.
know, but he had a weapon on him, and it was terrorist threats.
Brandishing is not a crime with a knife. Brandishing is only a crime
brandishing.
for a gun.
Terroristic threats, though, sir.
Wait.
Hold. Yeah, you heard it
He
right.
said die to me and had his knife out.
What? All that was done.
All
The
right.
threats, everything.
If I
I'll get
All right. I paused it. What?
So the guy that's arguing is the guy that got assaulted?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus fuck. Okay.
Let me get a
If I
statement.
thought you were going to arrest him, I wouldn't call. I just wanted to leave us alone.
I understand, but we still have a job to do.
Now he's gonna think I'm doing this because I'm white and he's black. Or he's only
Fucking
But
vagina.
did he do what he did?
Yeah, but I don't want him thinking I did it because he's in whatever situation he's in. I just want him to leave us alone.
I doubt that.
Wow.
I'll be right back, okay?
He was
Holy
arrested and charged with simple assault and terroristic.
Thoughts?
Wow.
Okay.
Can we get that guy on? I want to listen to this guy cry. What a fucking bitch.
Okay. I want you to picture. I want you to give me your wife's point of view, since you will not let me communicate with her directly.
Uh-huh.
All right. So you guys are whatever fucking movie you go to watch.
The new Barbie movie. Actually, I'm going to go see that by myself.
Okay. So you guys are walking out at midnight from the new Barbie movie. And you're walking through a dark alley. And a African American approaches you with a knife.
Okay. Am I supposed to act?
Okay.
We acting this one out?
So you call the cops. The cops come
Yep.
and arrest him.
Yes.
And you do what this guy did, which is cry uncontrollably and say, I don't want him to think that it's happened because I'm white. and then you start crying and sobbing. Now, right now in real life, you and your wife are happily married, right?
Yes.
If this happened, do you think that it would be enough for her to divorce you?
I would hope. I would hope that she
no.
has enough pride in herself to divorce me after that. Oh, Jesus fuck, man. Yeah, I don't know. There would definitely be some hard conversations and probably more crying. This is insane to me. Like are people, do you think it's just because this guy's scared that or is he just, I don't even know how this happens.
Social media. This
Oh.
is the end product of what social media has done to this country.
Really? God.
Like, okay, so you say that I am affected by social media.
Yeah.
And
I think
am
everybody
sa-
is.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
impervious.
Okay.
Okay. I am telling you
Uh-huh.
that that's fine. You can call me a bitch after what I'm about to say. That's
Yeah,
fine. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Okay. So if I'm walking with my wife and somebody approaches me with a knife,
Yeah.
okay. If I don't do the Steven Seagal thing where I hit him in the wrist and hit his hand and knock the knife out and grab it out of midair and slice his fucking throat, if I don't do that and I decide to be a bitch and call the cops, and then the cops show up
Yeah.
and they arrest him,
Yeah.
as soon as they cuff that black son of a bitch, I'm running up behind him and hitting him in the fucking head with a brick. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Right in front of the cops.
I don't give a fuck. If you threaten my wife or my life
Yeah.
with a knife,
That was good.
there'll be trouble.
You're going to get smashed in the head with a brick after the cops have already arrested you.
Yeah, that's not enough. Charged with simple battery, I'm going to give him fucking 3 batteries, like a 9 volt to the fucking head.
I'm going to shove this 9-volt right up your ass. So, okay. Do you think that this white guy is going to go to prison and like, or go to the prison to visit this black guy?
How
and like,
awesome would it be if he puts money on his books?
he posts his bail. It would be so awesome if this guy posted his bail and then he got out and raped his wife that same day. He's like, I posted his bail and he's going to let him live with them because he's got no place to go, you know? This fucking moron. Jesus, dude. What? Okay. So what do we do about it? What do we do about that? How do you come back from something like this?
What? So how do
Like
we as a country
society.
come back from what
Yes.
this one guy did?
Yes. No. That's not what this one guy did. That is, like you said, it's the end result, right?
Don't use my words against me.
I'm not. How is it against you? I'm asking you a question. I didn't think anything was against you.
So we have to start a propaganda machine, like what they did with weed.
Wait, what?
Okay, so you know how they said that? What was the whole weed propaganda thing back in the fucking 50s or whatever?
The reefer madness?
Yeah, reefer madness. We've
Yeah.
got to start a.
Black guy
I
madness?
almost said the N word. That was a close one.
That would have been forgivable because that would have been really funny. I mean, it would have been the end, but it would have been really funny. That would have been a great way to go out.
But anyway, that's what we've got to do is start a Nastric madness.
Okay, I'm in. Do you know anybody that can make movies? Let's make a movie. We should basically do a remake of Reefer Madness, but Nastric Madness.
So if you remember in all them propaganda films, like they said that one of the main reasons why pot should be illegal is because if African Americans smoke it, they'll want to rape white women.
Right.
Okay, so we should say that African Americans should be illegal because if they rape white women, they'll steal your pot.
We're flipping the script. There's not enough pot for the white people. Oh, Jesus. Huh. So you think it's all about propaganda? You think we need more propaganda the other way?
Well, isn't that the only way to combat it? I mean, we're not legislatures. We can't make laws.
Right. We sure can't. We can't even say legislature, much less make laws.
Okay, the only thing I could do would be filibuster. I could do that.
I'll go to Dave and Buster's. Does that count for anything?
Okay, I'll filibuster, you play skee ball, and we'll see if we can change the world.
Sounds good. We're gonna go play skee ball at filibusters. God, I really should have paid attention in government class.
Well, what do you want to know? I can teach you.
Oh my God.
I've been, for some reason, and I'm being serious, for some reason, I've been doing a lot of reading trying to understand how our government works.
Uh-huh.
Do you have any idea how hard it is to overthrow something you don't understand?
What if you don't even understand it? What does it mean to overthrow it? Did I do it? Oh, all right. Explain to the listeners, because I already know what exactly is involved in a filibuster.
Filibustering is just talking.
So we're filibustering every day, every time we record.
It's essentially wasting time. I'm going to see if I can get this right. I'm going to try to answer correctly, and then I'm going to fact check myself.
Okay.
But if there is, let's say that there is a session.
Yeah.
You talk as long as you can, so then your opponent doesn't have a chance to propose their law or whatever.
Can't they just interrupt you?
No, not if you have the stage or whatever.
The gavel, the little hammer that they hold.
Okay, now let me see if I'm right. What is a filibuster?
All right.
A filibuster is a political procedure in which one or more members of legislative body prolong debate on proposed legislation so as to delay or entirely prevent decision.
So that's not fair. It says one or more.
That's not fair.
No. It says one or more. So why don't they just filibuster everything? Just get all your guys and we'll all do it together. That way each of us only has to talk for like 3 minutes and then nothing ever gets done.
I think like the longest filibuster is like 26 hours or something.
Really? It's a pretty long time.
Okay.
How long are their sessions?
Okay, 14 hours.
14 hours.
So he spoke for 14 hours and 13 minutes.
Jesus Christ. Do you have to talk about like the topic at hand or can you just like talk about whatever?
I don't know.
I mean, because if you can just talk about whatever, sounds easy.
Really? Can you do it for 3 minutes
No,
while you Google this?
I can't even do it for an hour. Oh God, I'm terrible at filibustering.
Okay, the do's and don'ts of filibustering.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you want to filibuster? Okay, if you believe that what you are either for or against is the right thing,
Yeah.
then you should want your opponent to talk as much as possible. Like, if I'm anti-gun,
Yeah.
okay, and you firmly believe that the rights of man as bestowed by God and whatever, you believe that we shouldn't, and you also believe that the majority of the population believes that we shouldn't lose our gun rights.
Okay.
You should allow me to say my side, because you should then be able to poke holes in whatever I say.
Yes.
Not just ramble for 14 hours so I don't get a chance to talk and then the session's over.
Yeah, but I think you're misunderstanding how government works. Like it's not a matter of like.
Which is why I want to overthrow it.
So in a perfect world, the best argument would win, right? But that's not how this works. Like shitty arguments win all the time. That's all I got. I don't know. I don't even have an example of that.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you don't have any more government questions, we can move on. Or if you have another question, I'll be more than happy to answer it.
What's e pluribus unum? Isn't that a government question? From one all, or from one many, or one?
Oh, I think that's all for one and one for all. Or is that the Three Musketeers?
No, that's the band, All for One, that boy band.
E pluribus unum, out of many one. That's stupid.
That is stupid.
Okay, if Latin is a dead language,
Yeah.
then why do we have so much Latin shit? How can you say something is a dead language when
People
it's
use
on
it all
all of
the
our
time.
fucking money?
I think there's whole classes like at colleges and universities that are dedicated to Latin, right? They still teach it.
Yeah.
So that means it's still alive, right?
But wouldn't it be easier if they just taught them English?
Yes. Like regular English or even Ebonics would be better. Because I don't understand any Latin, but I can understand like some Ebonics. Like I can understand, but I can't speak it. You know what I mean?
Like, well, yeah, like if our money said fitting to be one.
Right. Yes, that is a great example. I about lost my job over that example, so yeah, that's about perfect. Jesus. So is Ebonics like an official language, or is that like just more of a joke?
You
'Cause
mean
I
like
knew-
is it officially recognized?
Yeah, because I know at one time that was like they were trying to make it official, and everybody like joked about it, and I think maybe they backed off because they realized they're retarded. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Okay. Ebonics is the antonym of Black English and is considered to be a language other than English. Ebonics refers to language among all people of African descent throughout the African diaspora. Blackshire Ballet, 1996. I don't know what any of that means.
Diaspora. That sounds cool. What's a diaspora? Is that some kind of disease?
Okay. What is Ebonics? At its most literal level, Ebonics simply means black speech.
So when black people talk, it's just Ebonics no matter what they say? That's stupid. That can't be right.
So anytime some black person says, even if they are extremely well spoken, and they, excuse me, do you know how to get to the Civic Center? I don't speak Ebonics, motherfucker.
What did you say? Black people don't go to the Civic Center. What are you talking about? That just hit me. Civic Center.
Some Ebonics pronunciations are more unique. For instance, dropping B, D, or G at the beginning of auxiliary verbs like don't and gonna, yielding on no for I don't know and I'ma do it for I'm going to do it. White people explaining black people talk is way funnier.
Right. I'ma do it. How can you say something that's like, if a regular black person says I'ma do it, it just comes off natural. And if I say I'ma do it, I sound like a fucking retard. How does that even happen?
Examples of Ebonics. Would you like to go through a couple?
Yes, absolutely I would.
Okay, I'm going to say the phrase.
Okay.
There's only 3 examples. Hopefully I can find more. I'm going to say the phrase, and then you give me the white English version.
Okay.
She been had that handmade dress.
She been had that handmade dress. This fine woman made her own clothes.
It's close. So the real example is she's had that handmade dress for a long time and still does.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Oh no, what homie be doing? Hold on. Okay.
Okay.
I know what homie be doing.
I don't know what my friend is doing right now.
Almost fucking perfect. I don't know what my friend is usually doing.
Usually. White people are weird.
Okay. I asked Ruth, could she bring it over to Tom crib?
It's got to have something to do with the baby. I asked Ruth if she could bring it over to Tom's house.
Oh, so close. To Tom's place.
Ah, damn.
To Tom's place.
Tom's place. So close. I always wonder how that works. Like, how did crib become place? Like, where I live. This is where I live. This is my crib. How's that happen? Somebody had to say it for the first time, and somebody else had to say, yeah, that sounds about right.
That's going to stick.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I don't understand. I understand somebody says it the first time because people say stupid shit all the time. But it's the like second, third, fourth people that are like, yeah, got it.
I was really hoping to find more. I found a Ebonics glossary, and I feel like we've done this already. I don't know.
All right.
But I can't find any more. Ooh, here's some. Get any college degree in less than 2 weeks. I don't think that's something black people never say.
Nothing to do with Ebonics.
Yeah, I guess there's no point in going through any of these. I think we've already done this once.
Yeah, probably. I can't imagine that we didn't.
If we didn't, we should have.
Yeah, exactly. And it's our fault for not doing it, and we're not doing it now. You want to bring our guest on?
Oh, I forgot. I mean, yes. Ben,
Doug,
how you doing?
I feel a little unwanted right now, given that
Okay.
you forgot.
Well, I'm in the middle of something over here, you peckerhead. Okay, so to introduce you to everybody, you are. So I'm going to brag a little bit. We have pretty much taken you in as our own and given you a bunch of money so you could follow your dream of being an MMA fighter, right?
Yep, you guys.
Okay,
have
that's my version of it. What's your version of it?
You guys have been the best sponsor I've had so far, giving me all the money I could have asked for. To
No, all the
my
money you
way.
did ask for. I mean,
Yeah.
Yes.
okay, so when's your next fight?
This weekend.
All right. How come every time you have a fight, it costs us more money? Why can't you just wear the same shit?
I do different things under different promotions, man.
How come you can't just wear the same shit? That's awesome.
So it used to be like when we first started talking about this, you know, he said, are you guys interested in sponsoring? It's like, fuck yeah, man, that would be great.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we would have some back and forth. And now it's just to the point where he says, I've got an event coming up, and it's like I'm a husband that doesn't want to deal with it. How much you need?
Money, please.
and I appreciate that.
I appreciate that you appreciate it.
So how did you get into fighting?
Okay, so much like everybody who gets into fighting, I'm not real okay up here.
Yeah.
Maybe I should start fighting.
Yeah, I come down to my neck of the woods. I'll train you.
No, thank you. I'd rather not get punched in the face. Sorry, go ahead. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
Nah, you good. It seems pretty par for the course. But I wrestled throughout high school, the whole nine. Then I had my own little suicide solution thing senior year, and didn't get to finish wrestling in high school. So kinda
They
had
stopped
like
you from wrestling because you wanted to kill yourself?
Well, I had bulimia.
What are you, gay?
You're a dude.
Did you try
Oh,
killing yourself through bulimia?
Yes and no.
Okay,
What
hold on.
the fuck is going
No.
on here?
Now,
Do you know how hard it is to try and convince people that I'm not gay, given all the sports that I do and my mental health history?
Huh.
have you ever been fat?
Oh yeah.
Okay, and you puked yourself skinny?
Yes and no.
So
Okay.
So I was fat. I didn't when I was a kid, I didn't do shit. And then I started wrestling, then I got real fucking like ripped.
yeah.
And then I got real sick in the head and started getting skinny. So
How does a guy catch bulimia? Like, how
Okay,
does that
okay.
even happen?
When you visit
Jesus,
the Amazon,
man.
dum dum.
well, I didn't wear my mask, so I caught it at the grocery store or whatever.
Weird.
No, so I have OCD, and it's like eating disorders are a symptom of OCD a lot of times.
Really?
So anytime an El Camino drove by, you had to make yourself puke.
Man, I wish that was the case. I haven't seen El Camino in like a year. No, it was like every time I would get like upset or like freaked out by something, triggered, I guess.
Weird.
Oh, no, triggered it, meaning the compulsion to make yourself throw up.
Well, that was what silenced the mental pain, I guess.
So it was like your equivalent of cutting yourself.
Yeah, but like I didn't want to say that.
He wants to hold on to some of his manhood, man.
Why do you think I fight to compensate for my past?
I just assumed you had a small penis. I don't know.
Shut up.
Okay, so you wrestled, and then you puked, and then you got kicked off the wrestling team.
And then I went to like a rehab facility to get better, and that's where I got diagnosed with OCD.
Did they just put duct tape over your mouth? Like, fix ya.
No, they gave me this like really cool drug that made me like really hungry all the time. And they would feed us. They had a chef there who would feed us 3 times a day. And God, it was so good.
Holy, that's the rehab I want to go to.
I need to go to bulimia rehab.
Fuck, man.
I was also the only guy there, so I was surrounded by a bunch of like skinny chicks.
That's actually pretty awesome. I want to go to bulimia camp.
So I know what it's like, you know, when I got admitted for suicide, you know, I was all emotional and I just want to hurt people and I want to hurt myself and I want to stab them with a screwdriver. That whole gag. I can imagine me going to bulimia camp trying to admit myself like chicken fried steak, scrambled eggs.
For dinner, they would usually give us cookies as like dessert. So I would just go up to the chef and get like a stack of 5 of them and be like, you know, this is my rehab. I'm still hungry. So
That is awesome.
So what were there a bunch of like workshops and shit you had? I mean, it wasn't just feed you, right?
I sat in a lot of small groups. That was well, not small groups. There was a lot of people there, but it was probably the most depressing shit I've ever been a part of in my life.
That's always good to help you out.
No. Okay, so eating disorder rehab facilities, at least the one I went to, I had a terrible experience. No, I think I'm the only person from there who actually recovered. Everyone there is still back in and out. They don't do a very good job.
Do you have like a reunion? You keep track of them all?
Try not to think about any of them.
So if you go out and get blackout drunk, and you know, so one thing you're not supposed to do, they say you can drink liquor and then drink beer, but beer before liquor, never sicker. That's what they say.
Okay.
So if you go out and get blackout drunk and puke all over the place, is that like a relapse?
I guess as long as I don't remember it.
Hey, have you ever got to talk to a bulimiagist?
No. No.
Like a
Right.
therapist?
It's fascinating.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is not how I predicted that this conversation would go at all.
Yeah.
Okay, so you went to rehab, you got out of rehab, and you no longer had the compulsion to throw up?
No, I still do. I just was given some tools to
Like a
work
hammer?
on what the
Here's a circular saw. Quit puking.
like the little like the little mental tricks, you know, to be like, okay, do this whenever you want to throw up or cry or something. I don't know.
So, how old are you?
20.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So all this like just happened like last year?
2 years ago.
Holy fuck.
Do you think it's healthy for you to be having this conversation with us right now?
I don't think anything I do is really healthy. I get hit in the head every day.
So are you going to be able to make a career out of MMA, do you think? Does it look that way?
I'm gonna try and get a couple fights, and then I want to coach because I don't want like mush brain.
That's a good idea.
Hmm.
You don't think that's a good idea?
No.
Why?
So fighting is more than just getting a couple fights and then wanting to coach. Like, do you enjoy punching people?
I mean, like, yes, but I don't like to hurt them. You know, like I try not to think about it while I'm in there.
Okay, I want to have a private conversation with Anthony. You feel free to listen. Just this isn't directed towards you. I don't know if I want to keep sponsoring this guy. He doesn't even like fighting. Like,
So
he's like
wanna sponsor him
Rabbit
more.
from
Can
8
we-
Mile. He's in the bathroom puking before the fucking fight. I want somebody that's all fucking roided out.
Can we double sponsor him? This is the kind of fighter I want. I like this guy. The only thing that would be better is if he ran away. They started the fight and he ran out of the ring. Now that would be better. And our logo is on his ass as he's running away.
So, do you have have you had enough fights yet to have a nickname?
Am I back in this conversation?
Oh yeah, sorry. You're
Yeah, I ain't fighting nobody. He ain't talking to me.
Okay, cool. No.
Can we give you one and you have to use it in order for us to sponsor you?
Fire away.
Bulimic Beast.
I don't know how many promotions would want to sign me, man.
Yeah, you can't do that.
All right, whatever. Okay, so you got your tool belt and everything for bulimia, your bulimia badge,
Yes, got my hammer.
and you're ready to go out into the real world. Now, how did you get into fighting?
So I started doing jujitsu again, and my coach started coaching at a school where I'm currently working at. Met the coach, was like, "Oh, you're a really good kickboxer. I think I want to take that up." So I started kickboxing, and then eventually you kind of mesh the two together and call it MMA.
So how many fights have you had?
This will be my first full contact fight. I've done some kickboxing fights. I've done some grappling fights. This is the first one where I'm mixing it together.
Okay. So, did you win?
I mean, some of them, yeah, some of them, no.
Okay, so I have this is a serious question.
My question wasn't serious.
No, your question's stupid. You don't know what it's like to be a fighter.
You're right about that.
Okay, so when Anthony, now this is between me and Ben,
Okay.
not your gay ass.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
I'm going to say this and you're going to go, oh my God, you're such a woman or whatever.
Okay.
But when I used to fight, and of course it was much different circumstances than being a trained fighter and disciplined. But when I would lose a fight, I would take it like it hurt my pride and my ego like something fierce. Like it took some time for me to recover from that. What is it? I know that you recently didn't come out on top. So what's the mental recovery time for something like that when it's, you're training and you're just, at that time, he was the better man than you, as opposed to some bitch who cheap shotted you.
So my last fight that didn't go my way, let's see. I think I walked out of the cage and then I sat outside and cried. And then, yeah, no, it hurts, man. It's, unless you've been in there, there's no more gutting feeling in the world.
I mean, like if your whole family was to get raped by a, seems like that would hit you harder.
I mean,
No.
but like, there was no money on the line when that's happening. Like,
So it's the same. It's the same thing then.
it's pretty much the same. But I usually sit outside until my girlfriend stumbles out and is like, "Hey, quit crying," and then takes me. Get out.
That's why you fucking lost, dude.
So
I got nothing. I don't know. So fighting, huh? I got nothing, man.
Okay, now Ben, I would like your opinion. How long you been listening to the show?
oh shit, probably about 5 years, man.
Okay,
Jesus
so
Christ.
you have heard me call Anthony a bitch several times for never being in a fight.
Mm-hmm.
What is your stance on that? Do you agree with me, or are you also a bitch?
I mean, you're a man. Like, men were meant to fight. Like,
Were they?
Thank you.
yeah, like we go to war and shit, and we like hunt for food. And, like, what do? You
What do you do? Do you hunt for food? What are you talking about? What do? You go to the grocery store like everybody else.
Yeah, hunting.
I go down the hunting aisle.
You're more of a gatherer. Right, but Ben, okay, so in your short time on this earth, you've only been on here for 20 years. But what I have always said is that I can't imagine going through however old you are, Anthony, 40-something years of what?
43.
43 years of life and never finding yourself in a situation as an adult where you are forced to defend yourself or your pride.
That's where you lose me.
Okay, but again, what I said stands.
But you're wrong. It can still stand, but you're wrong. What would I, unless somebody's trying to hurt me or my family, what am I going to defend myself against? My pride, that's retarded. To
I'm just
fight
saying,
somebody,
that's fine.
to-
You can say whatever you want.
We've been through this. The
Right,
idea
and
that
I'm-
you're going to defend your pride by
It was a
physically
fucking joke, dude. What
No, it
I'm
wasn't.
saying
No, it
is
wasn't.
that you have 43 years of never having to defend yourself. That tells me that you are a pussy. Ben, do you agree?
Yeah.
Thank you. Ben's a fucking trained bulimiast.
trained bulimiast.
I fight every day, so
Uh-huh.
I don't kill myself. It's that simple. If there's been a lot of times where I wake up and it's like, ah, shit, today's the day, and then you know what? I get up and I go to work and I sit in the gym all day and I feel a little bit better.
Okay, so what is it? And if you want to bail on this conversation, by all means, just say you don't want to talk about it. But when I may know somebody that has similar thoughts, so I'm just kind of curious. What is it that's going through your head when you wake up and think, fuck, today might be the day? Like, is it something that's going on in your personal life? Is it something that's going on in your relationship?
It's
Is
a
it
lot
just-
of it. It's a lot of insecurities, man.
Yeah, see, I get that.
But I've got all of that, and I don't need to fight anybody. I can have those insecurities and not fight anybody.
Well, if you don't, like, you'll eventually take them out on your wife and kids, no?
Yeah. What's the problem?
Well,
At least them I can take.
maybe you are a fighter.
Right.
But
Well,
no,
Ben, did this go how you expected?
well, I don't know. I kind of expected to be a little more like wholesome. I expected to come on and be like, "Hey, thank you guys for sponsoring me. Like, I really appreciate it. Like,
You're welcome.
yeah."
Why didn't you
really,
just say so?
Yeah. No,
I don't know.
this, if you have been listening for 5 years and you expected wholesome, have you really been listening?
Well, okay, not from you guys. Like from me, I didn't expect to make fun of Anthony as much as I did, but I should have.
Oh, you made fun of me? I didn't even notice. I'm just so used to it, I didn't notice it. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
You can make fun of me. It's okay.
I got you. Well, I appreciate that, Anthony.
Okay,
So-
so how many more fights are you going to have in the next 6 months that you need money?
Let me pull up my my Google Doc. Hold on.
Oh yeah, now he's got a Google Doc. So
Hey,
let's just make this a weekly thing, right?
I compete as much as I can because eventually you become like every other fighter and they're just broken. So I got to get it all out now.
I understand.
I have one I'm in a box in 2 weeks.
How are you at boxing? I mean,
I've
that's
gotten,
that's a completely different skill set than even kickboxing.
I've gotten a lot better.
That means
It's
he's not
probably
good.
oh, fuck you.
Oh, you can make fun of me, but I can't make fun of you. Come on, guy.
Yeah, but did you not hear about all my conditions that I told you about?
Yeah, I don't care.
I mean, honestly, and this is going to sound harsh, but if you wake up one day and decide this is the day, and it truly is the day, we're saving like $1,200 a year.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you guys have heard of the Dick Show. He has like a T-shirt you can buy where it's like when you're gonna kill yourself, you pay like $1,500 for this T-shirt because you're gonna be dead. You don't got to pay it back. So why don't you guys do something like that? So when
We
that
would
day
have if
comes,
we would have thought of it.
well, think of it now because when it put my face on it,
I'll
and
put the Dick Show face on it. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I think it'll say the Dick Show right across it. I don't care.
put my face on it, and then when that day comes, I'll buy it, and then when my parents are sobbing because they lost their eldest son,
It'll
they'll
show up
get
in the
that
mail
shirt.
the next day.
Yeah, they'll show up in the mail with like a thank you from you and Doug.
Huh. I think you can keep your $1,500, man.
No, in all seriousness, I'm doing a lot better mentally. than I was 2 years ago.
So I don't give a fuck about fighting, but I also think it's awesome that we're able to sponsor a fighter. I don't know why. I think it's cool. I think it's cool that you were even interested enough to reach out. You know what I mean? I think that's cool.
No, I think it was funny because the first event you guys sponsored me for was like this UFC fighter put it on in East North Carolina,
Wait,
and yeah, it was
North?
Wilmington. Doug used to live near there.
Sorry, it was just a joke.
Yeah, okay. But no, I won, but everybody was coming up to me and was like, "Why does the back of your shirt say fist me?"
So you had to explain it to everybody?
I didn't. I was like, just look him up, man.
Yeah,
You're-
and that's
you're a-
why we pay the big money.
Right, you're a
I
brand
don't know, just look 'em
ambassador. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I don't know. It's different when like my dad came and watched, and he was like, "Son is like
Why'd your shirt say fist me?
Well, yeah, he was like you can tell me anything. Like,
That is so awesome.
Okay, so here's Mysterious Burger brings up a good point. All right. He says you should advertise his fights more. I would have gone to it in Wilmington. So, Ben, can we get a commitment from you that you will do a better job of reminding me when your fights are?
yeah, man, I'll do what I do for work. I'll give you like courtesy calls.
No.
Okay,
No, just messages are fine.
Just messages. It like
sounds good.
yeah. So we'll put the word out if you remind us, and maybe even write something up so we can just forward it to somebody else to have them do it.
So okay, where roughly what state do you live in?
North Carolina.
Okay, do you ever fight outside of North Carolina?
Sometimes I'm in like Virginia, South Carolina, Tennessee.
All right. When did you say your next fight is?
This weekend, the first.
Okay, where's it at?
A little south of Charlotte in Fort Mill.
Dude, I want to see if we can get some listeners to go support you in your fight. You got to
how-
fucking give me
No,
a
yeah,
How
that's the
badass
idea.
would that
Okay.
be?
So in my Instagram, there's a link in my bio. It's like a link tree. The very first link is the tickets to the fight.
Okay, do you want to give your fucking Instagram?
Jesus, man, it's at Ben17Ellis.
No underscores or anything?
Nope, all lowercase too.
All right. So we have to remember to talk about this on the regular show tomorrow
Yeah.
to see how many people, like just get one person to go support him.
God, how awesome would that be?
Please,
That would be so cool.
All right,
man.
fine.
Bye.
Ben, I'm glad that you beat bulimia, and please don't kill yourself. There, I feel better.
Look, I can make a promise to you. If I die, it'll be in the cage.
Perfect. That I can deal with.
Not with our fucking shirt on it. You better not.
No, that's awesome.
I don't want one of our soldiers to die with our fucking uniform on.
What are you talking about? That's the best way.
Okay, Ben, the serious question. Okay,
Shoot.
so I am morbidly obese and extremely out of shape, but I have a lot of experience in street fighting, which is not, I understand that it's not comparable to being a trained fighter. I get that. How long do you think it would take for you to train Anthony
Wait.
to be able to beat me?
Okay. So, man, I don't know if I could do that.
What the fuck?
Well, okay, so there's
Dude, throw
a
me
reason.
a bone here, man. Come on.
Here's the thing. There's a reason. There's like weight classes and stuff in
Yeah,
fights.
fatty.
Okay? But I'm serious. Doug has more
Girth.
power and mass and girth behind his strikes. Anthony, you hurt yourself playing pickleball. Like there's,
Dude, I will slap the shit out of you.
and I'll slip and roll and
Yeah.
get you back.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't slap you. I'm scared. Get my fucking ass beat. Dude, I ain't fighting nobody. I'm a lover, not a fighter. How long
think
would
you
it
could-
take?
I think
How
you
long
could
would it
take-
take you to teach Doug how to make love to me?
Well, jujitsu is a very intimate sport. I could probably do that in like a couple minutes.
All right, perfect.
Do a little ground and pound on you, Anthony. I don't have a problem with that.
Right.
I mean, like, look, I was talking to my girlfriend about this the other day. I was like, look, no matter how long I'm with you for, I will have spent more time attached to another man than I ever will have you.
I'm sure
Good
she
night.
liked. I'm sure she liked to hear that. Did you say that as you guys were having sex?
Maybe.
Right after, just laying there afterwards.
I think it was like right before, like part of the,
That's part of your foreplay.
I took her shirt off and I was like, oh, like this isn't the same as training.
Tim Rock wants to know if your fight this weekend will be broadcasted.
Yeah, the place it's at will be streaming it on its YouTube. It's called Triumph Fight Academy.
All right. So Ben, if
Oh,
you
that's
are going
cool.
if you are going to continue if we're going to continue sponsoring you, you need to do a better job of working the stick. That's wrestling for talking on the mic.
Okay.
Like
He's in MMA. It's not wrestling.
I need you to be able to cut a promo. I need you to be able to promote yourself. You can catch me on triumph.com/YouTube HTTP at 7:00 on Central Time Saturday, where I'll be. Who are you going up against?
Okay. So the guy, his name is Mike, and he had. Have you ever seen Mars
Hold
Attacks?
on. Hey, Bones, look up Mike.
No. Okay. Bones. His name is Mike Bullock. He has a Mars Attacks tattoo on his arm.
Oh, you're gonna win.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Oh, he's gonna kick your ass. Is he black?
No.
No, of course not.
Bones, pull him up. Jesus fucking Christ.
We're going.
He's sleeping.
Didn't I just get done lecturing him like less than 5 days ago?
He said, "Don't ever come on the stream."
Here, if you, yeah. No. Go to my Instagram, Bones. Go to Ben17Ellis on Instagram.
What the fuck?
Wait,
No, first one. Up. There you go. Oh my god.
How tall is he?
6 foot.
How tall are you?
5'6".
What's his record?
0-1.
you should grow a mustache.
That's your fucking feedback?
Yeah. Did you see that guy? He looks like he's gonna kick your ass just because he has a mustache.
No,
He
so
looks
I thought
scared.
the
What are you
opposite.
talking about?
I thought the opposite.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, don't grow a mustache then.
Okay, Ben,
I don't know
I
anything
do
about
have
fighting.
I have a bone to pick with you.
Okay.
Okay, so the first thing I want to know is what do we have to do to be your only sponsor? Because I know that you also got sponsored by a cigar company or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I mean,
Like,
if you want to
I
be
want
my only
them-
sponsor, that's fine.
right, but
Oh,
Wait, where's your loyalty to your brands? What the fuck?
you
What if
guys
this?
you guys have been my most loyal brand. What do you?
So I'm worried that we're gonna be your only sponsor, and then the cigar people are gonna be like, "Well, we want you to be our only sponsor," and then you'll drop us.
Well, I have a cigar company and a real estate company. But I mean,
So can we
They're
get
not-
into some kind of a bidding war with the real estate company?
yeah, just text me
no.
first. I mean,
Okay,
just text me first, and you win.
I get agitated when I see you put up an Instagram post or something and you're wearing some cigar bullshit. Like, I want you to be our fighter.
All right. Well, now that we've communicated, I'll delete all the posts with them and just, or even better, I'll just Photoshop my. I'll Photoshop you guys over them.
How did you get hooked up with them?
I think I just emailed them. I felt bad. I didn't want to just like hound you guys for everything.
Why not?
Well, because I like you guys.
All right.
I didn't want you to be mad at me.
You know what? Let's get him to drop the Cigar Loft as a sponsor.
Yeah.
And then we reach out to them and see if they'll sponsor us.
And we can sponsor you through them.
The guy who owns the company is a certain skin color. I don't know if he'd want to be associated with you guys.
Mexican?
No.
White?
No, the other one you guys make fun of.
Muslim?
Moroccans?
God, darker.
Egyptian?
Egyptian.
Close enough.
All right, very good. I appreciate you coming on, and I'm serious. Anthony, are you good with that, being his only sponsor?
Absolutely.
Okay.
No, I appreciate you guys. That's great.
Also, don't kill yourself, and
Yeah. Then we'll have nobody to sponsor.
so are you going to expect more money from us than what we already give you? It's fine if you are. I need to know how much to ask you to raise your tier.
Here, how about this? I'll raise my tier if you never let Nugget come on again.
Done.
Deal.
Cool. Because
That was easy.
there was a period of time where I was working for a trucking company before I started working at this martial arts school.
Yeah.
And it was that episode where you guys had Nugget do a conspiracy theory. And
Yeah.
I turned it off and just sat in the truck, I think, for a good like 20 minutes, just upset. Like
Just upset. Jeez, it was that bad.
I don't like her, man.
Jeez.
Well, it looks like we have something else to talk about right now, so we don't have to end the episode real quick. What? Go ahead, Anthony.
I was gonna say, can we get her on right now? I want to see you guys hash this shit out.
What was it about the episode that had you so distraught that you just sat in silence in your truck?
It was that you didn't kick her off immediately. Like it was like her voice was like really annoying, and everything she did was like, okay guys, here's my conspiracy. So like I don't even remember what it was. It would just piss me off.
Okay. Let's say that you walked in. That's a big jug. Let's say that you walked in while she was broadcasting. Do you think that you could have would you have put her in like a figure four or something?
Well, figure four is just to get submission.
It's a fucking joke. It's a fucking comedy show, you son of a bitch.
I got it because
You
I know
wanted
what
me-
that means.
If you wanted me to submit her, I could make that happen.
I do.
As long as she signed the
this conversation's
documents.
getting better and better.
Be sued.
if that is probably the creepiest thing that's ever been said on this show. If you want me to submit her, I can probably make that happen. I got to write that down. You just named the episode, buddy.
I think we should hook you guys up. She's about your age. You guys could date.
No.
Okay, how much would you charge us for us to sponsor what's that called when there's no sex other than boring? What kind of date is that? Like
Mormon?
Huh?
Mormon?
uh,
No. Okay, how much would it cost for you to marinate inside of Nugget?
You'd have to run that by my my old lady.
Get her on.
Okay, so in all seriousness, what's that called when there's no sex? Like friends?
Pro bono?
Friends?
Like friends?
Is that the only like relationships you have? Just like friends and then
Motherfucker,
people
what do you
have
guys?
sex with?
One of you guys know this word? When a man and a female, when a woman and a man are friends, when there's no sex involved.
Not real? What?
I don't know, man.
You are fucking kidding me. Bones, what's the platonic? Thank you.
Oh God.
Fucking retards.
That was
Okay.
great.
How much would it cost for you to go on a platonic date with Nugget? 2 hours, and you have to go to Filibusters and play skee ball.
2 hours to go skee ball with Nugget.
Yeah.
And you can't ignore it. It's just you two, and you have to talk the entire time.
Do I have to like leave the state or?
No, she'll come to you.
No, we'll
Okay.
fly her to you.
We'll fly her to you.
Do I have to pick her up or can we call her an Uber?
Nope, you've got to pick her up at the airport, and you got to be holding the sign
Says
Yeah, so-
Nugget.
and your fist me shirt.
Okay. Let's see. You guys typically do. You guys give me $300 and gas money. I'll go on a platonic date with Nugget.
Done.
How far is the airport? How much gas money we talking?
It's like, I mean, like $25. I got a fuel efficient car.
So $325, and you'll go on a date with Nugget.
Not a date. A
Platonic date.
Platonic date.
I will look. I'm making like $150 an hour. Like if I did that every day, I'd never have to do anything again.
Yeah, we're just gonna pay you to go on a date with Nugget every day, right?
Well, I go on a date with Nugget in the morning, and then I'd come to my gym in the evening, and then I won't have to worry about making sales or anything. Like I could just be here and train.
Right. So are we gonna? Does Nugget have any say in this?
All right.
Does Nugget
Right.
want to show up to the? Hold on. Does she want to come to the fight?
Yeah, I
don't even know if she knows you exist, dude. Why don't you leave her alone, creep?
go fucking puke on somebody else.
Well,
Now you're inviting her to your fight and shit.
Well, no, because you gotta pay to get in. I get some of the ticket money.
Oh, you're gonna pay for her to get in?
No,
I don't
she
think your
she would
girlfriend's gonna
pay.
like that.
Well, my girlfriend paid to get in too. I get money from her.
So is your girlfriend around you?
No, she left.
I don't believe that
sorry
for
to
a
hear that.
minute.
I mean, the gym's empty. Like my coach, I asked him
you're
if I could use. I asked
you're
him if
at
I
the
could use. Yeah, dude, I was on the mat and then I just came off, got in my office, and opened my laptop.
I want to know.
I'm still wearing
How
my
come
like
How come I
uniform
don't have an office? Why are we're sponsoring you and you have an office and I don't have an office?
because you cut metal. Like you don't need an office. Like
No, I want you. If we're going to sponsor you, I want your office to be called my office. I wanted to say that on the door, Anthony's office.
all right, and then it'll be weird because they'll be like, "Oh, are you Anthony?" I'm like, "No."
That's fine. That's even better. I don't want you to pretend to be me. I just want an office. I don't even care if I ever get to go there.
All right.
Bye.
Can we be done?
Yeah, bye.
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 Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
Sorry about making fun of your mental illness.
Look, if I didn't take it on the chin every day, I'd be like every other chick that was in rehab. I'd never gotten better. So
There you go.
Also, I was serious when I said don't kill yourself. Like if
no.
I don't know what I would be able to do, but if you ever need someone to chat with, I'm around.
No, I appreciate it, man. No, I don't. If you see my Instagram, I try to do all jokes aside, I try to do some like OCD advocacy stuff to try and help people out. But
That's awesome. Yeah. It's always nice to see people who, I don't want to suffer is the wrong word, but who have like those kind of problems try to help other people, because I think it helps you at the same time as you're helping other people. You know what I mean?
no, that's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I made friends with a pretty cool dude who was also an athlete. Talked to him every day for a couple months, and he kind of got me started in helping other people. So
Sweet. Yeah, that's awesome. If you need anything else from us, just don't hesitate to reach out, man. I think it's awesome that we're able to everything worked out to where we're able to fucking sponsor you. I just think that's cool as fuck.
no, I appreciate it, man. I've been a patron of you guys for a while, so it's pretty surreal to be on a show I've been watching for good couple years.
Hey, I don't know if you guys meant to end it, but you're still live.
Oh shit.